Hello, everyone. My name is Tommy Atomic Rodriguez, your friendly neighborhood hookahologist, and how are we doing today? Well, as you can read my shirt here, we're talking about some dark side. Boop, boop. Oh, whew. I'm just gonna say it right now. This is some heavy mint aftertaste. That's some killer stuff right there. So we're talking about some dark side. We're trying supernova today. We smoked I think it was Sweet Comet last week. Me and Isaac were trying it out, and man, this stuff is strong. But damn, is it good. Tanner, I'm with you on that. Holy shit. This stuff is. If you're trying to, try something strong and you're ready to put your lungs to the test, Dark Side is the way to go. This is the third flavor I've tried from Dark Side, and every time I smoke it, it's just a fantastic time. Dark Side has just recently come to America. It is only a Russian tobacco for the most part, and now they're recently coming back in. I got my 3-pack supply of Supernova, Sweet Comet, and Dark Mint from Matt Desmond from Morning Hookah. So thank you, Matt, for this. When you see this, I want to say thank you for this. This is fantastic. This is about probably the strongest stuff I've ever smoked in my life. I'm not going to lie. As always, I'm giving you my thoughts and feelings and new things I try and I think you might like. So, for one, smoking out of my Seoka hookah, 2 cubed flare coals out of my Hookah John 80 feet 80 bowl. Yes, 80 feet 80 bowl. I thought it was a resurrection for a second. I'm like, wait, no, it's not. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. Perfection is perfection. I'll make him understand from a young G's perspective. Sorry, it's been stuck in my head all day. Anyways, well, first impressions, for one, it is a dark leaf tobacco, so I'm all about it. I like dark leaf flavors. It's been growing on me a lot more since my first trip to Vegas. I've been smoking a lot of Tangiers, Trifecta Dark, Azure Dark, Zumera Blackline. I've been smoking a lot of dark leaf flavors. I don't smoke a lot of blondes anymore, only because I just don't. They don't do it for me anymore. I like the stronger taste, and plus, we smoke dark side around here, the dark stuff. Read my shirt if you don't believe me. I can definitely taste some kind of mint in here. So everything is written in Russian, I'm assuming. Right? I don't read foreign languages, unfortunately. I didn't skip that kind of lesson in school. But luckily for me, it is medium. I'm assuming the medium, I think the other one said medium as well. I'm guessing that it has something to do with the strength of the tobacco, maybe. I don't know. Because the last one said dark, actually, or it was like a purple one. I forgot. I don't have the package anymore, but it was such a strong flavor. Ah, that makes sense. I was always wondering, like, what do you do with dark side? Because I know I think it was green. The last one I tried, it was supposed to be a mixer as well. So I can see why these would be mixed. I was like really debating if I should smoke it straight or if I should mix it with something else. But I don't really like mixing things. I used to be. I think it's only because I used to work in a hookah lounge. So I used to make flavors all the time instead of just really trying their natural flavors. So I think that's why I'm so used to just smoking straight. But I can never always have like a straight flavor, even if people mix it typically. So I never seem to have a bad time with it. For everyone in the chat, Mr. Tanner here knows a little bit more about dark side than I do, and I appreciate it because I don't. This is new. I'm new to dark side, so anything I can learn about it is actually a lot better, and I can super try. I can see the general. It is supposed to be a mixer, not in general mint, without the true mint taste. So I can taste a good amount of mint though. If you do Sweet Comet and Supernova with a fruit flavor, it's a killer bowl. I'm gonna have to try that. I do have a little bit of Supernova and Sweet Comet left, so I can try that. And I have peach cobbler still, so I can try those together. That would be interesting. That would be a good bowl. That's something I should try later. Thank you, Tanner. I appreciate that. yeah, I can really get that mint aftertaste every time I like breathe. This is like that strong hint of mint, and I can feel it like right here as I'm breathing a little bit. So it's kind of a K. This is a KO kind of thing. Like if you don't know what to expect, just know that you should probably mix these with something else to get a little bit more of a flavor profile. But still, like it is going to knock you dead. Me and Isaac tried, like I said, me and Isaac taped like half an hour, and we were just on the couch like this, just done. So you know, it's actually pretty interesting this for me at least, to try something a little bit different. This, like I said, I've been smoking a lot of dark like leaf tobaccos for a while, so I've been meaning to get some dark side. Although I never seem to get around to doing it, and I just never know which ones to try. Now I know from a little bit of experience here that you should be trying to mix them a little bit. Okay, I think dark side is Tanner. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but Tanner is saying that some of these flavors are meant to be mixed. I guess would you say most of them are meant to be mixed? If so, please let me know because that would be very interesting. That would be very helpful information for the next bowl I pack the dark side. Well, I can't say this cloud output is fucking amazing. Can I say fucking amazing on here? No, I already did. So, wow, like I said, this mint is fucking phenomenal. It's really strong mint. So I mean, I'm not a big mint guy, but this is still really good. It's not a true mint like Tanner was saying. I can really taste like hints of mint, but it's not. It's kind of like a natural mint. Like if you have a mint leaf in a mojito, that's why I feel like this is. Bad side about doing these things on online, all my notifications pop up at one time. Ow. Guys, this might be the video where it takes me out. I might have to quit on camera. But you know what? I'm getting like a little aftertaste, like kind of fuzziness in my mouth a little bit. I don't know if it's from brush my teeth or what, but every more I smoke it, I can feel like this powdery taste in my mouth. Has anyone else ever tasted that? Mr. Chris, we've missed you. How are you, my friend? Yes, Chris, we were talking about some SuperNova. Let me ask you this, Chris. Do you mix SuperNova when you smoke it, or do you smoke it straight? That's a question I want to ask everyone right now. When you smoke Dark Side, do you smoke it straight, or do you mix it? I've heard multiple times that you're supposed to mix it. But if you're like me and like to smoke it straight, do you prefer it that way? That's something I would like to know. Chris, me and you, we smoke stuff straight. So that's why you get me, Chris. You get me. This is the first time I've ever smoked SuperNova. I'm gonna be quite honest with you, dude. Normally, I like to pack a bowl beforehand, like during the day, to kind of get my thoughts and feelings about it. But it was kind of a busy day, so I didn't really get a chance to sit down and smoke and get my thoughts and feelings about it beforehand. So this is why I'm kind of doing like an experimental pack in the bowl. And for those of you who've never heard me say that before, an experimental pack is something I just kind of put together real quick just to understand how to pack it for the next bowl. So we did an experimental pack. I don't know if that's a thing, but if so, if not, it is now a thing. I'm gonna get some of my Sprite. Depends on the flavor. I'd love to get some more Basil Blast to smoke straight. So, jury's out, everyone. Not all of these flavors are meant to be mixed, but if you smoke them straight, you smoke them straight. Tanner, I'd like to thank you for helping me out here because, it's not every day I get someone talking to me about a tobacco flavor. Although I probably should have a little bit more feedback with some of you guys about how these things go. Although I'm just kind of lazy to go on social media. No, Amber, we don't have any tea tonight. We have soda because I still have it from the store. You know what this would be good with? I'm thinking right now that any kind of like citrusy flavor would go really good with this. Yeah, like orange, like a tangerine in this would be fucking phenomenal now that I'm thinking about it. Excuse me, that was unattractive on camera. But everyone, I just like to say that this bowl right here is a fantastic bowl, and I have to give it a chance with a little bit of mixing because as I'm finding out that this flavor is not something I could smoke straight, I'm actually getting a little not tired of this bowl, but it is a very strong flavor for me personally. I think maybe after a couple of times trying this flavor with something else, it might be a little bit more beneficial for me to smoke. I wouldn't say better. Is beneficial the right word to say? If not, a nice comparable way to go. If you're not on the hookah university, tons of people are happy to help you in the dark side. Usually some make I am on hookah university, and that's the crazy thing is that I'm never really on Facebook since I spend most of my day at the store at selling cars. So I never really have a chance to like sit down and look at everything. Every once in a while I'll pop in, but I just tend to forget because I'm always on my phone. So I'm trying now that I've been selling cars, I'm less and less on my phone personally. But Tanner, you know what? Me and you should have a chat. What would be good with this? Because you know what, my friend, you sir, have been a help today. All right. So this video is getting kind of me dragging on of talking about nonsense. So let's go ahead and get my official rating here on a scale of 1 to 10 from the inhale and exhale. So we're going to start with the inhale. On this inhale, I get a lot of mint like coming into my face. And it's actually like right there in my face. So it's a little overwhelming. It actually is a lot for me to try and something I probably shouldn't be smoking straight. I'm now learning that today, and it's kind of unfortunate because I thought I was going to enjoy this flavor a little bit more since I'm not the biggest mint fan. This is kind of turning me off. So Supernova in itself is not the greatest for me personally. I know other people tend to love it and will to great for them. I'm never going to tell anyone they shouldn't smoke what they like, but I personally do not like this flavor straight. I'm going to have another opinion about it once I try it with Sweet Comet and maybe some kind of other fruit flavor, and that might change my perspective on it a little bit. But as a straight flavor, you should really not smoke this straight. Chris, I know you smoke things straight, and that's great. But for me personally, I'm not a fan of this one straight. I'm just gonna say that right out the gate. But Dark Side itself, this is like I said, this is the third flavor I've tried from Dark Side, and I've never had a problem with it. This is the only flavor I think I'm not 100% on board with as a straight flavor. So everyone's opinions are equally valid, and I think I made a very valid point that Tanner is correct, and I should probably listen to him a little bit more about these kinds of things. So on the exhale, you still get a lot of that mint taste. Like let me explain. There's a lot of mint coming out of this, and I can taste it. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of black mint from Starbucks' Bold Line. That's what this reminds me of actually a lot, and I never liked that flavor. So I do like this one a little bit more. So at a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna have to give this one a straight down the middle as a 5 because I'm not 100% on board with it by itself. But I think after I try it with a couple other flavors, then it might, change my opinion about it. So for that fact, I'm gonna have to go ahead and say a 5, a solid 5. Yeah, I'm standing by that one. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I know it's a kind of a short video, but if you have some other ideas of dark side flavors I should try or something I should mix this with, leave it in the comment section below. Be sure to like and subscribe. Also, be sure to find me on Instagram and or Twitter under The Hookahologyst. Be sure to find this beautiful face on Facebook under Tommy Rodriguez. And be sure to follow our Facebook page as well under The Hookahologyst. So guys, with that being said, until next time, keep smoking. It's always the most awkward part.